The Lakers are looking for a gem to complete their roster, and Colin Castleton could be the right option. In a stroke of what appears to be serendipity, the Lakers appear to have stumbled upon a potential gem of their summer league roster, yet to be drafted and two-way signing Colin Castleton. Since his acquisition shortly after the draft, eyebrows have been raised, questioning the adaptability of Castleton's fundamentally strong gameplay in the NBA's elevated and most brutal arena. Such skepticism is not unfounded. The NBA is a battleground of experienced giants, and Castleton would indeed be fighting with more mature and physically dominant counterparts. However, early indications, albeit with limited exposure, suggest that Castleton is adapting, and impressively, to the NBA landscape. In fact, it's a little-known rumor that Colin Castleton has, on several occasions, shown glimpses of being the most holistic talent in his recruiting group. Fresh off a few summer league games, he demonstrated his ability, filling the stats with convincing numbers. During an impressive matchup against the San Antonio Spurs, Colin Castleton had an impressive 18 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists and a quartet of blocks. That commendable performance was soon overshadowed by his subsequent matchup with the Golden State Warriors, where he recorded 13 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists and 1 block. What's particularly captivating is the seemingly perfect way in which he maneuvers on the court. His efficiency speaks volumes about his versatility and skill set, making him look like a multifaceted dynamo on the floor. Castleton's refined gameplay, experienced approach, and consistent aptitude for strategizing effectively are genuinely an anomaly among newcomers. However, this is not purely accidental. At 23 years old, Castleton stood out among his fellow recruiting class. His quintet of college years dedicated to honing his craft has evidently paid dividends. And what's even more fascinating, these may just be Castleton's first steps on his journey. Although several of his comrades struggled with their long shots, Castleton managed to leave a mark, optimizing each one at the right time. Today's discussion delves into Castleton's prowess, but equally important is the clarion call: Lakers management must prioritize this prodigious talent in their roster completion strategy. Previously, comparisons have been made between Castleton and Mason Plumlee, with many believing the former reflects the latter's style of play and potential. However, after witnessing a few summer league games, such a comparison may be selling Castleton short. Perhaps it's time to reconsider and perhaps elevate our perceptions regarding the height of Castleton's league potential. Now, focusing on Castleton's often overlooked talent as a genuine point center, his ability to momentarily lead a team's offense as an auxiliary playmaker is noteworthy. Observers who witnessed him in action would attest to the refreshing feeling of witnessing a 7'2" player in the iconic purple and gold jersey displaying a delicate touch near the rim. Last season, the Lakers initially fielded the haughty Damon Jones. However, he soon found himself on the bench, mainly due to his stiff play, subpar decision-making, and somewhat narrow outlook as primarily a rim runner with an eye on expanding his role as a floor spacer. This absence of a soft touch near the basket has been the Achilles heel of several Lakers centers in recent memory, including not only Damon Jones but also figures like Andre Drummond and even DeAndre Jordan. In stark contrast, Castleton brings to the table not only his tall, lithe 6'9" stature, complemented by a 7'1" wingspan, but also a commendable low-post game. This, coupled with its delicate floaters, poses a significant challenge to opposing defenses. His style differs drastically from recent Lakers acquisition Jackson Hayes. Hayes is characterized by his high-octane athleticism and a tendency to play at an unbridled, full-throttle speed. This often results in lapses in judgment in court. Castleton, on the other hand, introduces a new dynamic. He is a formidable player to the basket, and rival teams should view him not only as a lob threat, but also as a player adept at mid-range shooting and, crucially, identifying open and positioned teammates. A better shot. The prospect of having a fast, agile center like Castleton sharing the court with defenders like LeBron James brings an intriguing mix of youth and experience to the Lakers team. This mix has the potential to create magic on the court, keeping fans and opponents on their toes. Teaming up with stars like Anthony Davis and LeBron James invariably opens up a plethora of scoring avenues for newcomers. However, Castleton's innate ability to function effectively as an auxiliary playmaker increases his value, enhancing the dynamism of any lineup he is a part of. This versatility is reminiscent of Mason Plumlee's time in the NBA. Plumlee has built a decade-long career not because of his supreme athleticism or a diverse offensive repertoire, but because of his talent for consistently using his strengths and filling any holes his team may have. But from the glimpses fans got of Castleton during Summer League, a compelling argument emerges. This suggests that Castleton's skill set may already be on par with, or even surpass, Plumlee's during their respective rookie phases. So it's entirely plausible that, with the right growth trajectory and team environment, Castleton could emulate or even surpass the career level of someone like Plumlee. There is a growing consensus that a more apt comparison for Castleton's potential could be that of a young Marc Gasol rather than Mason Plumlee. Gasol's exquisite post-play, combined with nimble footwork, allowed him to exploit offensive mismatches, a facet that Castleton appears to mirror. While Plumlee, for the most part, has predominantly been a runner whose contributions have largely been limited to grabbing rebounds and capitalizing on second-chance points, Castleton's offensive skill set appears more expensive. He has already demonstrated proficiency in post moves and a reliable mid-range shot, attributes that set him apart as a player with a higher ceiling and more diverse game. The real intrigue is watching how Castleton integrates these skills into the NBA regular season, especially surrounded by the talent on the Lakers roster. If he is nurtured correctly and given the right opportunities, the sky's the limit for this promising rookie. Having the ability to maneuver defenders with finesse near the rim sets Castleton apart. Although he shares striking similarities with Marc Gasol, both players belong to an unusual group of playmaking centers. They have the ability to orchestrate their team's attack from the top, and while they may not be on the same level as elite talents like Denver's Nikola Jokic, their proficiency is such that they can easily disrupt defenses by taking advantage of their height to identify and capitalize on any errors or communication lapses on the court. Integrating an underrated playmaker like Castleton with basketball sages like LeBron James, who has shown improved ability without the ball recently, and Anthony Davis, who is rumored to be revisiting the power forward position, puts Castleton in an advantageous position. Opponents may underestimate the 23-year-old, but he is prepared to catch them off guard. The conversation turns to Castleton's potential to be the Lakers' next recruit, functioning as a backup to Anthony Davis and Jackson Hayes. Who do Lakers fans envision playing this key role? Your opinion on this is awaited in the comments. Transitioning into Castleton's draft journey, he revealed that getting drafted wasn't the only path he envisioned. Conversations with his agent revolved around possible destinations if the draft did not go as planned. Even amidst the uncertainty, his aspiration to be part of the Lakers was unwavering. Aaron, who had detailed information about Austin's Journey project, served as a beacon for Castleton as their paths seemed to mirror each other. By interacting with the same coach and adhering to similar routines, Castleton gained a deeper understanding of the NBA process. Although both had limited interactions due to their busy schedules, Austin's advice to Castleton was succinct but powerful: persevere and keep honing your craft. That wisdom, coming from someone 2 years in the league, was invaluable to Castleton. If you liked today's video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss the next ones. See you later.